The topic of this week's video is practicing what you preach. I think it's so important as we pick up new ideas from books or podcasts, go to conferences, talk to our colleagues. As we pick up these ideas, it's so important that we practice them first before we roll it out within an organization. I think that if you really want to transfer knowledge and you want change to be sustainable, you have to embody some of the skills and the changes that you want to make within the organization first. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. What do we need to do in order to embody that? In New Team Habits, I talk a little bit about being the pebble that creates the small ripple and the large ripple. To be that pebble, you really have to practice the work so that the ripples are consistent with the idea and the vision that you had initially for the change that you're trying to make. So what I'm going to share with you this week is a behind the scenes look at how our team builds some of the practices and embodies some of the values, so you see the work that goes into building the skills and the practices and the culture that we have within our organization before we take it out to others. So here's a sneak peek in the work we do to bring synergy and confidence and collaboration to our team so that we move forward as a unit. There are 6 things that I wanted to share with you that you'll see glimpses of in this video. Number 1, we practice the sparks and energizers several times before we roll them out. We want to make sure that the experience and the fluency in delivering these sparks are consistent with the expected outcomes.
The last thing that you get to do with your new partner is you get to give them a work-appropriate nickname.
Purple People Eater. All right, we got it. Very good.
2, here you'll see a little bit of how we build our values, how we embody our values, and how we collaborate around our values.
Collaboration resulted in something that was quite amazing that I don't know would have resulted if everybody hadn't been fully participating.
3, I'm really proud of this segment because this is how we recognize the exemplars within our organization around the values that we create.
Our first ever all-around year.
4, I also wanted to share with you how we set up conditions so we have safe spaces to have conversations about some of the uncomfortable topics that we often have to deal with in the work that we do. Number 5, the way we build relationships with each other is through fun games like trivia, but also sharing our history, our hopes and dreams, the skills that we want to build on a regular basis with each other so that we deeply get to know each other. 6, everybody loves learning within our organization, so we close the retreat with a fun learning. In this case, we're using improv as you can use professionally and personally develop and benefit from.
I learned a new way to frame yes and in
I learned improv is not scary.
Yes.
All right, it's that time to announce this week's winner of the socks. And this week's winner is Zach Desjardins in Vancouver, Washington.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Zach, for signing up for the newsletter. Really appreciate you joining the community. Reach out if you ever have any questions. I'm happy to answer any questions you have, and please tell a friend. And like I always say, don't compare your insights with other people's outsides. Peace.
To tweet something out that has Anthony in it, it could be a picture, it could be a video, it could just be a memorable quote or something. So I threw up a sample tweet. There's only one picture in existence of me and Anthony, that's from the summit.
What's up, everyone? Oh man, I got a ring light, trying to improve my lighting, and look what I got, rings. Newbie move.